Welcome.
Thank you, Palesa.
So Judy Vatiswa Sikuza is passionate about education, leadership development, and finding deep meaning in projects that seek to give every human being the opportunity to fulfill their highest potential. Since joining the Mandela Rhodes Foundation in 2014, she has been one of the instrumental players in the successful execution of the 2013 to 2018 strategy to double the number of scholars in residence. This year, she sees her taking up office as the new CEO of the foundation. So if you have any questions for Judy, do connect with us online and remember to use the hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. First of all, Judy, I would love to give you a huge congratulations for the appointment as the new CEO of the Mandela Rhodes Foundation.
Thank you very much. It is an incredible opportunity, and I just can't wait to take Madiba's vision forward.
I think no one is better placed right now in 2019, in the current climate that we are facing in a country, to lead us forward, lead the foundation forward, and implement new changes. You know, shake it up a bit.
Exactly.
But for our viewers at home who are not familiar with the Mandela Rhodes Foundation, what is the foundation about?
Look, in a nutshell, Mr. Mandela said to us, go and find the next generation of young leaders who are passionate about their fields of study, whether it's in the arts, in the law, in finance, and to really ask the question, how do we fundamentally change our society? Because we know, Palesa, that we come as a continent from a history where we now have to work very, very hard to make amends out of what was done from the past. And I think what Mr. Mandela saw was that young people are the future. So we invest in education in the form of postgraduate studies, and then we bring together these young people through a leadership development program. And that's where the magic happens.
Oh, that is where the magic happens. And you have brought such magic to the platform. How did you first get involved in the foundation?
Well, I'm myself a Mandela Rhodes scholar, actually.
Wow.
So I received the scholarship 12 years ago, and it really fundamentally transformed my life because it asked me the question, who am I? But who am I in the context of being an African? And then as a young African with other people from in the room who were sharing their stories of triumph, of perseverance. And I think that really moved me to say, I really want to use my passion for people and use it in a way that can really develop society as a whole.
I mean, what a beautiful full circle moment for you
Right.
being a beneficiary of the foundation to now CEOing it all by yourself. I mean, a beautiful story of a young Black African woman making a mark and a very important mark. But what in your life, I think everyone gets inspired differently, and monumental moments come at a different time and inspire us and lead us into a certain way. Growing up, how do you think certain moments, interactions have impacted you and influenced you here today?
Absolutely. Look, I think family is crucial, right? Because in the African sense, ungumntu, because of abantu, you know? And it was actually my mother's birthday this weekend, so we were celebrating
Happy birthday, Mom!
Yay! And so I think my family, my aunts really believing in me, my friends, I mean, I have the most incredible, I'm inspired by my friends in terms of how they pursue their goals and their dreams. But I also think a fundamental moment was when I was working in corporate, and I knew that there was something inside of me that wanted to do more for society. And I quit. And a lot of people said, "Hi, Bosana Banjani, you're living the dream." I was in Johannesburg, right? Exactly, because everyone always wants to plan. And I said to myself, I have to let go of this, because once I do, I know what I need to do will emerge. And I think oftentimes when we want to pursue our dreams, we want to hold on to what we have and somehow think we're going to find it. But I think the universe says, you've got to let go and open up the spaciousness for the new to come. And I think that's where I actually found this opportunity at the foundation, by trusting and letting go, and then just having conversations, and luckily it was open at the right time.
I think that's beautiful. I always say it's like a monkey bar effect.
Yes.
You know, monkeys, when they're swinging from branch to branch, they have to let go first. They have to hold something before they can let go.
Yeah.
But we can't have the same approach to life. We have to let it go, free up our hands, free up our space in order to go into the path that is always meant for us. And you found your path so beautifully through the Nelson Mandela Rhodes Foundation. I mean, what new initiatives are you going to add? How are you going to shake things up?
We gotta, we gotta make sure.
Shake it up.
Exactly. So look, there's really simply three things we want to be able to do. How do we increase our footprint across the continent? Because of course, Mr. Mandela wanted this opportunity to benefit as many young people across the continent. So we're going to drive a big Pan-African agenda. Secondly, we want to say to ourselves, we've got now 400 alumni from across 26 African countries. How now, Palesa, do we harness that energy? Because I think there's power in numbers. You know, each individual scholar, and I've got stories upon stories of the incredible work they're doing. I mean, Sydney Muhangi in Uganda has started a social enterprise that actually helps young businesses from young people to really grow and develop, to be able to create employment, you know. And so what we want to do now is to say, how do we create a platform where our alumni can come together, bring their efforts, and actually amplify the change? And then lastly, I think if you listen to public discourse at the current moment, it's very much, are you left or are you right?
Yes.
And no one is bringing nuance. No one is bringing complexity, because our problems are complex. So part of what we want to do as a foundation is, through our 4 principles of reconciliation, education, entrepreneurship, and leadership, really help curate thought leadership and public discourse that helps us to just reimagine some of the societal, you know, matters that we look at.
Well, that's beautiful. Meeting everyone in the middle for the common good.
Exactly.
We celebrate you, Judy, every day.
Thank you so much.
So we've asked you on social media if you've got any questions for Judy, and we've got Prince Crispy here who's asked on Facebook, how does it feel to make a difference in someone's life, and how has it been the journey to becoming a CEO?
Prince, thank you so much for that question. I can tell you that just one person's life that you get to touch makes you feel like even if you die tomorrow, you've done your bit. Because I think fundamentally, to see another human being believe in themselves, find the skills that they have, and I think all of us have something unique to contribute to the world, but often we just don't have the direction or even the confidence. And so to be able to help young people really discover their calling is one of the most beautiful experiences for me.
Oh, beautifully said. Tana Deeds on Facebook has another question for you. Tana's asking, what a beautiful lady with such a lovely smile. What do you like about, what do you like to do in your spare time? Like, what's a hobby of yours?
Yes, exactly. Well, I actually now have a 3-month-old baby, Tana. And so she is now my everyday hobby. I get to really explore and discover the world in ways that I never imagined. But in my previous life, before I was a mother, and I'm sure, you know, Zazie will allow me one day to have my life back, I really enjoy playing tennis, and I enjoy doing, you know, art exhibitions and really spending quality time with friends, and maybe, you know, a little gossip here and there. Hey, Sana is tuning down.
Getting together.
Know? Exactly. I enjoy that a lot.
Congratulations for having such an incredible impact in South Africa and globally. And not only that, on being a new mom.
Oh, thank you very much.
That is so special, so special. Loyiso Baso shares his inspirational story from going from a drug addict to successful entrepreneur after the break.